Hey guys, welcome back to Burnout's Hot Rod Shop. This will be episode 6 from the Holiday Week Tool Haul. In this episode, we got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. There's a couple really cool pieces in there though, and then we've got some more standard tools, pliers, wire cutters, those kinds of things. So kind of a nice mix. Check it out and let me know what you think. Let's see what we got in here. Looks like a lot of miscellaneous stuff. So back here we have a bunch of wallpaper tools, a couple of pulleys, a metal bracket that I just said throw in the keep pile because I build hot rods and you always need metal for brackets. A couple nice hooks, some Harbor Freight hose adapters that I will not use. I'm not a big fan of those. I used them years ago and they were the older style like this and gave me nothing but problems. We've got this nice little plane here. I didn't see any markings on it. I didn't take the steel out. It's got made in USA. Yeah, I don't see anything up there. So, might have to get that one apart at some point and see exactly what it is. And 3 of these nice cast iron coat hooks. These are always great in a shop. You can hang welding helmets, all kinds of stuff like that on them. And look how long that is. So those are going to come in handy. Got this porcelain covered cast iron faucet knob. That might just become wall art. Some hardware. We have a Scout Olympics Pocono District from 2002. If you were involved with the Scout Olympics in the Pocono District in 2002, reach out to me. This is yours. I'll let you have it. If not, I'll throw it in my flea market booth and see who picks it up. We've got, still in the box, this cool little NASCAR bottle opener wrench. I'm not a NASCAR fan. I'm one of those old school guys where whenever they stop being stock cars, templated cars are not stock cars. Just saying, that's me. Let the arguments ensue. Give me a Richard Petty going against a young Dale Earnhardt in a couple real Monte Carlos. That's cool to see. We have some dial calipers for those of us who are old enough to understand how to read these. They'll go in my Kennedy box with my inspection tools. We got a couple Red Devil putty knives here. Both of them seem to be in pretty good shape. Got a generic, I think. Yeah, no naming on that. T-clamp. Cool little advertising place for Hillendale Shell Service Center. A couple church keys were in here. This one is an old Milwaukee. It doesn't look like it has any localized branding on it. And this one is a handy. And this side doesn't really say anything that I can see. Oh, forgot this. So we got a little wrench clamp. I'm not sure the brand on these. If one of you guys that watches knows the brand that used this color blue, looks too light to be the Williams blue that they used. quite honestly, it looks almost like my Pencraft socket box color. And then this is a cool little X-Acto knife box. Looks like it was probably made by someone. All the pieces seem to be just glued in. But nice old X-Acto knives, nice holders. I've wanted a nice holder for my X-Acto knives, because anymore you buy them and they just come in a little plastic tray. And you try sticking your fingers in them every time you open your toolbox. And I don't like that. X-Acto knives are sharp. Oh. And in this bag, the miscellaneous hardware line, is we got some screws. Bag of screws I don't throw away. Individual screws, yeah, sometimes they disappear. I don't like picking them all out and cleaning them up. Call me a screw snob, I don't know. All right, we have a small box of miscellaneous here. So let's take a quick peek at it. First off, we have this purple toe strap. Looks to be in pretty good shape. It is a, let's see, Hallmaster. We got a piece of sandpaper that's new. Sandpaper is a good thing to keep around. We have this weird pipe. Not my thing. Don't know anything about it. But thought it looked kind of interesting, I guess. We have a battery powered level. Guessing it's got a laser on that end. Put batteries in. Set your level up. It points a laser line. That's my guess. Kind of hokey. Next up, we have this Bravo brand torque wrench. This is the old Harbor Freight brand from way back. I think I've got one of these out of the package, and then I've got the Harbor Freight, the Pittsburgh version, in the package. They look nearly identical. And if whoever sold this stuff bought a bunch of Harbor Freight back in the day, there's another old school Harbor Freight box before they were all Icon and Quinn and all this stuff. But we have a nice little magnetic base here. So I can use this if I ever want to run a dial indicator or any of that kind of stuff. Probably won't. So I'll probably get rid of it. I know me. I build rat rods because it's close enough, right? This was the reason I bought this box lot. I think I paid $10, $12 for this one. This is a thread setter. These are the more expensive professional version of like riv nuts. These things, the thread setter brand, I think was around first. Not 100% sure, but they're the crazy expensive ones. These are $100 and some odd new. On the used market, you see them for about 70. It's Marson. It looks like it's a fairly complete kit. It looks like people haven't used that many of the pieces. And I've been wanting to try one of these out and see how I like those for doing stuff on hot rods. So that was that quick little box. All right, now we're going to take a look at what we got in this box. So over here, we have a baggie of miscellaneous air tools. Those will go out in the pole barn. You can always use that stuff with the compressor. We've got some files. That larger round one is a Bastard. If you saw my short the other day, I said I found a file with my name on it. So we got Nicholson. I think the other one was a Nicholson as well. We've got some brand new grouping of Eric hacksaw blades. We have this Black & Decker made in USA pencil. It has to be pretty old. We got some wire connectors. We got some saw blades. Got another Red Devil putty knife, and then a generic wood-handled one. This guy, actually I didn't open this up. Now you get to look at my leg. So there's a term in video creating called as live. That's what I give you guys, as live. So, that's a little generic multi-knife. We got this pair of pliers. Can't really tell the branding on it. It's an oval. Kind of reminds me of like a Dunlop type thing, but it doesn't look like it says Dunlop in it. They are rusty and crusty. We have these two pliers, a needle nose. Couldn't find any branding on. And then these side cuts. Couldn't find any branding on them either. They're both nice and tight. Not all ballowed out or anything. Definitely a good set of pliers. I would probably put those in my antique box. I'll see what I've got in there already. We've got this brake tool. It needs a date with the wire wheel and the evapor rust. We'll see if we can find a name on it at that point. I wasn't finding any traces of a name, so that's kind of where I left off at. Got this Planet Junior wrench. I mean, I see these usually with fire systems. I think is where I've seen these before. So my guess is it's some sort of fire system wrench. I'm not big on fire systems, but some of you guys may be. In that vein, here's another multi-wrench. Usually these are for multi-square valve fittings. Could be on oxygen acetylene torches, could be on different water heads, that kind of thing. That's where I usually see those at. Let's jump over here. We've got a couple pair of nippers. One of them I just saw a mark on, and now I'm not seeing it. I'm sure it was this larger set. Yeah, right there. It's an O. Don't see anything up in this area. I guess there was some inscribed there, whatever on it, 22, looks like. Looks like maybe LL or something. So I'm not sure. A couple nice pair of nippers. This one I thought was really cool. It's an adjustable wrench. It's an adjustable spanner. And right there, number 484, adjustable face spanner, J.H. Williams Company, USA. So a nice little add to the Williams collection. And I got this little nail puller. It's a Barkalow Buffalo. Another nice little add to the Barkalow collection. And you got this 2.5-inch spanner. You got this guy, which is a Woolworth. Yeah. Pipe wrench. This one is a D. May Doyle pipe wrench. This one is a Dunlop 18-inch. And this one is a ridge. It's a 45 degree or 30 degree or whatever it is pipe wrench. Vein of some of these cast pieces. Looks like it says Whiz. Not exactly sure what this is. Definitely for holding something exactly in place. Again, not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to look it up, see if I can find what that guy is. We got this cool saw. It's a QEP. And it is made in England. That looks like a handy little saw. Jump over here into drivers. I have a snap-on flathead. I have a wood-handled pokey thing. You guys all have me saying pokey thing now. I have a great neck. Looks like it's seen some bad days, but we'll see how good we can get this one cleaned up. This might be one that's just fun to try out. We have a Phillips generic wood handle. Yeah, it's real light wood. This one I just thought was interesting. I have seen these before at yard sales. Never picked them up, but this was in the box lot. So that's a nice big, I mean, I'm not a little guy. If anybody knows me, I am 6 foot big boy. So that's a good sized bulbous palm handle. Get in there and get some torque behind it. Got 2 more of these green guys. Phillips, a flathead. I'll put those with the other ones I've got. Probably sell all of those together. Got another one of these. I think they're Kleins. They just say made in USA. This one is a companion. Looks like it's an interchangeable bit. This is something you see, being originally from Indiana, you didn't see these in Indiana very often, but here in Pennsylvania, you see them a lot. This is a Regal, and it's a scraper. So these with a nice long reach are great for like inspection stickers. Get up in there in the edge of the windshield and get it out of there. The part of Indiana I'm from, we did not have inspections after, gosh, I don't know, 1984, 1985, something like that. So we didn't have these around. But here in Pennsylvania, where we still have inspections, we do have those. Here we have a Dunlop. Flip it over and then you can read it. Maybe. Where is it? It's on that rib right there. Hard to see. It's a Dunlop driver. Here, this one's a Roscoe Phillips. Sounds like somebody's name, Roscoe Phillips. A Stanley USA, flathead, long. A Stanley Yankee. You can see I got this one for $1 at my Restore. This is a little bit smaller Yankee. A little sticky. It needs lubed up and it will be fine. These Olympias, they're not anything special. I just think they look cool. So I picked it up out of a dollar bin because there's no marks, no marring or anything. I think that one's going to shine up really nice. And then the 2 pieces from the drivers that really made it worthwhile. This one's a Proto. And a larger Proto Phillips. Oh, that's just the part number. There's the Proto logo. It's like a number 2, number 3. Phillips. That was this lot. And hey guys, if you see me out in public, at different events, flea markets, those kinds of things, stop and say hi. I may have one of these burnout stickers for you. I try to keep them in my pocket when I get to those things, but sometimes I forget. So what'd you think? Yeah, that one was a fun one. I think that probably, yeah, this one's a tough one. I kind of had two favorites. I think I'll go with the one I'll get more use out of. So first runner up is that Proto Phillips screwdriver. That was, I think, my first Proto screwdriver. I've got probably 6 or 7 of them now that I've found along the way. So, but I think that one was my first one. So that one was cool to get. But I think the thing I'm going to use the most is going to be that riv nut gun. That is going to be very handy in the shop, especially as I go making the floor panels and everything for the 46 Ford pickup. I think that riv nut gun is going to be probably the most useful tool that you saw today. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you would be using the most. Remember to like, share, subscribe. I'm burnout. You're not, but I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.